This is just a quick little transmission. Birds have been just really catching my attention lately. Maybe they have been for you too. These two have been, I have photos and other videos. Just now they're a little bit apart, but they're kind of facing away. But they were just like cleaning each other. The bird on the right was literally laying its head on the other bird, like on its chest, and then the bird on the left was like, I guess, cleaning. I don't know exactly like what that means for these type of birds, like if it's like affection, maybe multiple things. If anyone knows. I don't know if they're pigeons either. It's hard to see. But anyway, I've been receiving this like love energy in many different ways. But yeah, I just wanted to show these two birds because I've been out here for maybe like 10 minutes and they've been here the whole time, just hanging out and being so cute and loving. So yeah, feels like there was a transmission a few months ago and I just kept hearing like so cheesy, but like love is in the air, you know, like literally birds fly. But it came through butterflies, actually, that transmission, if I remember correctly. I was on like a meeting butterfly hill, and today I was seeing a lot of butterflies. I was just recording about that actually in a different transmission, and I just wanted to pop on and do a little quick, I hope you can see them because the sun might be really bright. I know there's like a lot going on in the world right now when I'm recording this, and I send my love to that. Oh, there goes another bird. But yeah, there has been, I want to say like, you know, if you just, you know, because now the birds like aren't really looking at each other, they're kind of doing their own thing. So if you're going through some sort of like relationship dynamic where there's been maybe a pull, some sort of distance, maybe there's been a separation of some sort, or it just feels that way emotionally. Whoop. Yeah, I'm recording this, actually I think today's full moon. Is it the 11th? And I was talking about this in the last transmission, like the strawberry harvest full moon. Funny, I also have a cute little dog here, and he just like took shelter from the sun in the shade. So yeah, the hermit card in tarot, there could be like a little hermit phase. Maybe you've been guided, or you're being guided to like walk away from someone or something. But do you see like the one bird's looking at me and the other one's coming closer and the other one isn't looking? It just feels like, yeah, now it's walking away, like, bye, playing a little hard to get. Not that I would suggest playing hard to get, but there's something about bringing back the focus on you, you know, whether this is a love relationship, romantically, family, maybe you're dealing with multiple different dynamics in your life. It will be different for everyone. Oh, now look, she's back. I'm saying she. It's back on laying on the chest. Yeah, so there's some sort of, I kept getting this energy and I recorded it a week or two ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about a like Page of Cups energy in tarot, like a reconciliation, an apology. But it feels like now I'm seeing the Death card, and I know there's like a heavy, I think, Pluto and Aquarius transit right now. So there must be some sort of like ending energy. So you may feel like you've just had an ending, or you're feeling called to end something. But you know, they say in death, it's really just like a transformation. So there's some sort of like pivotal, quick, transformative energy, especially in the 7th house, is this transmission showing me. So in relationships. So whether or not it's like someone that will be coming forward that is like someone you know, or it's a new energy coming in, hear the horns. Either way, there's like something in your relationship dynamic changing. You can take that how it fits for you. That look at these birds. I'm dying with them. Sorry, let the camera go crazy for a second. Yeah, it just feels like there's some change in your relationship dynamic, and these birds are really displaying a little show here. I think they're enjoying their few minutes of fame, but fame, you know what I mean? Maybe some of you also have been stepping more into being seen, into the spotlight, and it feels like, and that can mean, of course, a million different things for a million different people, but even just seeing yourself more clearly, it feels like there's, yeah, like a change in the wind, you know, change in direction. I don't know if you hear that plane in the background, and it's 5:05 on my timer, and I was saying on the last transmission that I just recorded that I've been seeing fives all day, you know, transformation, quick changes. But this feels like you're honoring yourself in some way as well. So like, you know, maybe you had to set boundaries with someone and it was a little bit hard for you, or maybe you're being called to do that. And the like bravery and courage of doing what's best for you in the moment, even if it means letting go of someone or something, you know, that saying, if it's meant to be, it will come back, or whatever that saying is. So yeah, there's something about that really showing up strongly right now. All of a sudden it just got really loud, like and busy, planes, more birds. So yeah, things are, changes in effect, as they say. Yeah. Okay, there's a tarot or oracle deck, and I don't even know which deck it is, but I'm seeing it. It's called, the card is Love Call. Yeah, so you may be receiving some form of communication. Especially if you've been feeling that intuitively, and this is just like a confirmation of that. I'm really seeing specifically like a, you know, those old school, now they're old school. I mean, I grew up with like landlines with like the curly wire that would plug into the phone in the wall. I'm seeing that for some reason. Now I'm being like shown the symbology of that, of like a snake being coiled, and then when it starts to unravel. And I was talking on Patreon the other day about like our digestive tract and how it kind of mimics like a snake. And our digestive tract, actually, I looked it up to make sure, because I was feeling like the shedding of the digestive tract and how it can regenerate so quickly. So there's something about that like coiled energy, and the mimicking of snake, of course, that can represent the Kundalini energy, Kundalini awakening, activation. Maybe this is like another unfolding of, you know, it's like a very primal energy, a very sexual energy, and, you know, of course that intertwines with creativity, new perspectives, making new decisions. So yeah, all right, well, thank you. I can't believe these birds are still here. I got a little closer to see. I know I said goodbye, but if anyone knows what kind of birds these are, I was thinking like turtle doves, but I'm not sure. I just asked my mom. She knows birds very well. If anyone knows, if I don't find out before I post this, please feel free to comment. But I wanted to see how close I could get to them, and I'm pretty close, and they're just hanging out. But yeah. I also have a pretty cool view. Maybe I'll show you the view. Oh, sorry. Fort Lauderdale. Well, it's Lauderdale by the sea. Alright. So I ended the last video. I'm gonna obviously stitch them together, but these birds are still here, and it's been like a good 5 or 10 minutes, I would say. Oh, here's another bird to join. Yeah, there's like, I'm hearing clarion call. I always forget exactly, but yeah, it's kind of like the Judgment card in tarot has been coming through a lot, like temperance, a lot of tarot. But basically, these birds are still here. So whatever feels like is changing and that's coming in, it feels like there's a like long lasting, like it's here to stay. So maybe there's just like a little bit of like waiting for the other shoe to drop type of releasing that's happening within your energetic field, your subconscious, karmic lineage, ancestral lineage. But yeah, they're just like still here, and I've like gone up pretty close to them. I've talked to them, and they're just like hanging out. So yeah, there's definitely, of course, sending love to all the Evian lineages. They've been coming through quite strongly. Some of you can be tapping in if you want to get a little bit galactic for a minute. Not even just galactic, but etheric, etc. Blue avians have been coming through, and that could be just for a few of you. South energy. Yeah. I'll probably do an overflow and go into some of the, on Patreon, some of the deeper energetics that are sort of flying in. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to, excuse me, well, there's a nice release. And again, I do just want to honor all the chaos that when I'm recording this, maybe that's insensitive to call it chaos, but upheaval, and I know there's a lot of fear and unknown, so I just want to really hold space for that. And yeah, if you want to like take a moment with me and just breathe in and set a nice energetic container and template for the highest timeline on the organic ascension timeline. You know, they say the birds are clearing when they're flying, so thanking them as well. Calling in any crystalline liquid light in the fields, in the living light grids. Oh, the wind is picking up. Oh, someone's coming. Okay. I just heard received. Okay, thank you. And I'm really trying to get used to doing this while I'm recording, so if this is shaky, my apologies. I'm working on it. Thanks for your patience. I wanted to add a clarification quickly. In the middle of this transmission, I referenced, I was kind of reading the energy reflected from the birds that are in view for this video, and I said something about an energy like coming in to stay. And now, of course, like when I was saying that, I was kind of just tapping into that present moment, but I also want to add in that, of course, like impermanence is the constant, right? So there's something about of course, continuing to refine and show up in your best efforts and awareness in each present moment. That's all, you know, we are being guided to do. It seems like at present, and recreating like our structure, our stability, our foundations. So in that context of like, it felt more of like an energy that's coming in, that's more stable. And I just wanted to sort of rectify that. And of course that will show up uniquely to each one of us. So yeah, okay. Thank you.